right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedown. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's gonna look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with big differences in height, but some differences in reach. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Makhachkala, Russia, Magomed Ankalaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves is making a fight.
Ready. Ready to fight?
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Takedown defense holds up.
Got to the clinch, controlled the postures, and lands some big knees from his opponent.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. What a tricky head kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Dig and kick. over and over, he's landing these big body kicks. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
A single collar tie there. Just unable to quite find that range. And he landed the right hand there. Lee's shot there is blocked.
Big head kick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Just out of range with that left hook.
Over and over, he's getting to the switch position.
Oh, nicely done defensively to avoid the double leg takedown there. And there comes the separation now.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, huge kick. Back and forth we go. Once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face. Nice, and potentially a critical takedown here. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
He really beat you up, but you have to defend yourself. Come on, I didn't come here to watch you lose. I want you to keep your hands up.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him, too.
That was so impressive to see someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
And they separate.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Big kick lands.
Straight right hand, no good. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Yes, they heard him in the last round. Same exact one. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow it?
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Big head kick lands.
Lee gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition.
Nice technique. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Great punch.
And they separate. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Big body kick. Straight punch lands.
Oh! And both guys really throwing with authority. Another shot lands upstairs.
Get him with his hip into that kick.
Back to his feet. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Lee. All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's given his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way.
And they separate. Lee gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
Nice head kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Collar tie.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again.
Look at how he turns his hips into that leg kick. Nice body kick right under the elbow. Real sneaky head kick gets in there.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Left hand punch to the clinch. Big knee lands right to the opponent's midsection.
Got the single collar tie. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Muay Thai plump. Blocks the shot. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strikes, the longer he can prolong his career.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful knee to the body by him there. Again, we talked off the top about his size advantage, and he put it to good use there. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Great job out there. Let's relax. Excellent work. All those rounds on the pads in the gym have paid off. Now we're going to continue. Keep doing exactly what you're doing.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs. Shot here, DC.
I mean, the fight was going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, he got him hurt bad.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Lee getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Well, he's got his back now. Ooh, all right, he's got the full mount now, DC, and he has proven to be a hard guy to buck off from this position.
Oh, because he's so heavy. He keeps his weight down. He really does grind on you with his bottom half. He doesn't do anything with his arms. His arms are free to punch. He's collecting you with his hips and his legs, making you make a determination as to whether or not you want to get ground and pound into the mat, or if you're going to give your back up, where he will then start to chase chokes.
A lot of energy expenditure defensively if you are the bottom fighter in this equation. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Oh, that's a nice strike. What a fantastic wrestler. Great takedown.
He's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Close guard. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Ooh-wee!
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. A love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop him.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. What a fight! All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons in order to carry him to a decision, a very clear decision, in my opinion. A great performance tonight by this young fighter.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Bruce the Dragon